primary thing is understanding why you want to create, understanding how you want to be known, and understanding what you are building.
I think it's very important that we understand that niching down is not like we should stop seeing it as a box. I think we should see more of as a launch pad.
Okay.
That takes me to the fact that it is very, very important to build a personal brand as a creator. That's just it.
All right, welcome to our YouTube channel once again. If you are here, it means you have seen our video somehow on your YouTube homepage or anywhere, seen the link, and you are here at the Space Content House YouTube channel. I'm Daniel Amara. It's good to have you. I'm a co-founder here at the Space Content House. And what we are doing here is to just come on here and share our journey, our process, our story, and also find a way to also reach out and impact, build a community here on YouTube. So if you are here, welcome. I will encourage you to subscribe and put on your notification button so you don't miss the beautiful stories and podcast sessions and amazing behind the scenes we'll be sharing with you while we embark on this journey to building a multi-million-dollar content house that will be very global. All right. So, and with me, I have my co-founders. I have Lizzie and I have Kamso. And today we are going to be taking on a very hot topic on being a content creator, whether you should niche down or you should be a multifaceted content creator, like explore, do anything you want to do, put out anything you want to put out, don't niche down or niche down. So while we are discussing this, go ahead to the comment section and drop in where you stand. Should a creator niche down? Not just a content creator, should a creator generally niche down to one specific thing, or should a creator be multifaceted, explore, do anything you want to do, explore any skill or any field you want to explore and just continue to build in public? Give us your take in the comment section while we get into it. All right, so you guys, welcome. Where do we begin this this journey from? Who is going first? So first, let's know your stand.
Ladies first. Please.
Where is your stand? Okay, ladies first. Where is your stand? Multifaceted or niche down?
I've actually never been like a very big fan of niching down. So yes.
Be everywhere. Be anything you can be. Be all of them.
Be what you want to be.
Okay,
be you.
Be you. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you, Capsule, what's your take?
Stay one place, bro.
Stay one place.
Stay one place.
All right. So let's now stay on you. Why do you think a creator should stay in one place? Why say stay in one place? Niche down. Why?
Because I believe as a creator, with you being in one place, it helps you reach more people, honestly.
Okay.
It helps take you to the audience that's looking for you. So you know that when you make a certain type of content and you're consistent with that type of content, the algorithm will help push your content to the right audience. It's not be confused about I've made 10 videos on crypto and then after 10 videos, I'm not making 10 videos on how to sew clothes.
Okay.
It's going to confuse the algorithm. So it does not know who am I actually going to be pushing this into, who am I going to be pushing this into. But if you're consistent with making like that particular set of video, the algorithm is going to help you with your reach.
Okay.
Understand? And another thing is that being in one place helps build trust, if that's the right way to say it.
Okay.
So, there's this guy on Twitter, Mike.
Okay.
Mike is an alpha guy. He's an alpha caller. And Mike recently started a YouTube channel. He has always had a YouTube channel, but like I stumbled upon him lately. And he was giving calls. And under the comment section, I saw people that were saying that the last call he gave, they made money from it.
Okay.
So, do you think that somebody that was making videos on how to sew clothes before, and then now starts making a video on crypto and then starts giving you calls, will you take it? Will you take it?
All right. I think this is where I come in.
So
this is where I come in. So in the grand scheme of things, both have their strengths. Like both niching down and being a multifaceted creator have their strengths and their weaknesses. And I think the primary thing is understanding why you want to create, understanding how you want to be known, and understanding what you are building. I believe once you've come to this key understanding, you are good to go. You understand why you want to build or what you are building generally, who you want to build for, or how you want to known, how you want to be known, or how you want to be perceived
Okay.
out there on the internet. Like that's just it. Because now, and that takes me to the fact that it is very, very important to build a personal brand as a creator. That's just it.
Yeah.
Because now when it comes to being a multifaceted creator, building a personal brand will push you, like it will help you a lot. Because I mean, it's just like saying I come to the online space as as a fashion influencer, strictly a fashion influencer, and I have grown to the point where I've built
It's
I've built my online presence
reach.
on my personal brand, not on the fashion. Like I know I show up as a fashion creator, but there's a way I actually put out myself, branding myself more than the fashion I put out.
Okay.
It's going to be very easy for me to like switch. Now, when it comes to like niching down and being a
When you are
multi-faceted creator, you can actually approach things from like different angles. I mean, initially, if I'm coming, like understanding the grand scheme of things is like, I think that's like the baseline. If I'm coming to the online space and I want to, okay, I'm interested in like the whole lifestyle thing,
Yeah.
fashion, beauty, and lifestyle in general. But I want to come on the online space as a new person, like you don't know me from anywhere. And I say, okay, for the first 3 months, I want to come out and put myself out here on social media.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to, what's the English? I want to like put out the fashion side of myself. But at the same time, I'm very conscious of building a personal brand. Do you think that after 3 months, I turn the
Like,
trajectory
I
around, and you think like building a personal brand, I'm not just saying showing up,
Mm-hmm.
building a personal brand, you think people will not be, why do you think that,
I have a question before you like.
okay, sorry, let's just
Okay.
okay. So why do you think that creators come up? You see some creators that
Yeah.
do so well, let's say in fashion, like at least I personally know one or two that do so well in fashion, and tomorrow the person is tilting more to lifestyle generally, incorporating their fashion into their lifestyle. Why do you think that more of their followers, or a lot of their followers, make comments like, oh wow, I love to see that you're exploring, I love to see this other side, we enjoy this side, but we are still open to seeing this side? Like it's something that they are happy to receive. It is because they've first of all built a personal brand around themselves, not
okay.
their fashion. So yeah,
Okay.
you can go on with your
So I
question.
have two questions for some. Okay, personally, not personally. So the first one is a question. The second one is not really like a question. The first one is, what is a personal brand?
Okay. I was about to ask that question too.
Yes, what's a personal brand?
Then the second one.
That's the question I want to ask.
Okay.
And I want her to help me answer
Answer
what's the
what
personal
personal.
brand.
Okay.
Then before I can follow up with what I
Okay.
want to say.
So for you, what do you think a personal brand is?
Let's
No, like I mean, there are a lot of definitions of what personal branding
in
is.
simple term, if I meet a child tomorrow and the child asks me what is a personal brand,
Yeah.
I'm the brand. Like it's me. Like I'm coming
Okay.
online, I am the brand, I am the creator. Like there's nothing. I'm not coming online like as a fashion brand. I might be into the fashion thing, but I am not coming to the online space as a fashion brand. If it makes sense, I don't.
Okay, so I mean, what we are talking about here first is like being a creator on a singular basis, like you. We're not talking like building a business and whether your business should niche down or do a lot of services. I'm talking about being a creator. And personal brand is you. is an okay definition.
So
Is it
so
just
if-
or you and what you're known for, what you stand for? Is that
you, what you stand, everything
everything that
everything that
encompasses
concerns you,
around
yes, is
you?
you.
Okay.
personal brand
So
news.
I wanted to say something when I was talking about niching down and being a multifaceted creator. It's very, very simple. When it comes to like niching down, a lot of people know, or yeah, it is the truth. When you niche down, people know you for this thing. So like when your name is sounding anyway, they are seen for this. But one of the challenges I have with niching down is you get to a point where, okay, let's say you get to a point where passion starts to fail you, like you start to lose interest in this particular thing. What
How will you know?
happens?
Okay. So
So sorry,
That's a good
sorry. So
question.
what happened? Now, why I indulge anybody, like why, okay, rather I would say why I am more of a fan of being a multifaceted creator is that you come online showing us you. I mean, if I come on the online space and I just want to portray my fashion life, am I really being authentic? That's not who I am. Like, I mean, outside the online space, I have like a lot of things that I actually do that is not just fashion. So I'm not really being authentic. And now why I prefer the other side that is not niching down is the fact that it gives you room to explore. You don't feel boxed. So now, and that's why finding like a balance is very beautiful, because I mean, I can actually do, no, I'm not preaching do a lot of things, but I'm saying
can
there's
I
space
can
for,
I can I say something?
yeah.
So I think it's very important that we understand that niching down is not like we should stop seeing it as a box. I think we should see more of as a launch pad.
Okay.
Understand? Let's look at Ali Abdal, the medical student guy that he niched down as a medical student that helps people learn how to study for long.
Yeah.
And then when he left medical school, he did not finish medical school. When he left, what did he now do? He went into productivity to help people to be productive.
Yeah.
Businesses, entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
and etc. etc. Do you understand? So now you cannot say that Ali Abdal is not multifaceted or he's not niche down. I'm coming. So the thing is, niching down, it's not a bad thing.
Okay.
It's a launch pad. With, like she said, when somebody hears my name, or where somebody hears my distance, it's way easier for me to diversify in the long run.
Yeah.
And by then, I've built trust. I have a loyal audience. I have like a community. Understand?
Yeah.
That way, I am seen as a trusted voice in that particular area. Do you get?
Okay.
Because they know I have experience. So, like, they know you have experience in this particular area, and then from there, it's easier for you to like diversify into that and become the multifaceted.
Okay, so here's my question for both of you, right? I mean, right now I'm not taking any side because I just want to be here and like also learn and observe.
Yeah.
My question for both of you now is that how do I put this question now? So let's say that someone is looking for a let's say someone is looking for a designer. Designer is a creator. And then there's someone who posts and says, okay, no, let me bring it down to us. So let's say that you, both of you, you are looking for a designer. And then there's someone who has been showing up only as a designer, putting out his work, training people on design, putting out content related to design. You know, the person, of course, can, okay, let me keep the other parts for cancel later. The person is showing up, posting his design, you know, just teaching people design. Everything that the person is posting is design. You know that this guy is a good designer.
Yeah.
You have that guy. And you have another person. And of course, that guy who's a designer has had a lot of reviews. This guy is good. And you have another person who is also a designer. But also, when his contents also have some things related to just creating content, vlogs, OOTD, get ready with me, you know, going out, go with me for a conference and other. This is what is happening. This is what is happening. But person is showing their design work. who would you get? And the person also has reviews, of course, reviews of design works. Also, maybe might have reviews of maybe UGC contents, or is also an influencer for maybe design industries and all of that. So, if it's going to be you, who are you going to go for? Who will you
Is he going first?
take on? Who wants to go?
You should go first.
I go first.
All right.
Just 1-2 minutes.
All right. It's very, for me, both designers are good. Like, very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
It actually depends on what I want as a brand. Now, if the other designer that is like not just solely on design, they might be like, when I feel, if okay, I don't know if I say if I'm a brand or if a brand reaches out, I'm going to put myself in the shoes of a brand. If I'm a brand and I'm reaching out to a designer, let's say they're both female designers, and I'm a fashion brand, I'm reaching out to a designer to create designs for my fashion business. And somehow, the second designer that incorporates every other thing, incorporates lifestyle, and let's say also takes a little bit of fashion. I mean, I'll pick the fashion, like the designer that is also a fashionista.
Okay.
Because I know that all right, so because I know that this other designer has like can incorporate, I know that this other designer understands this game more. That's why I said both of them. Like when I said initially, I said both have their strengths and their weaknesses.
Okay.
So there might be some limitations. There might be.
But for you go for the person who is like who has shown other sides there is
he
to her
aligns
with your brand.
But if he doesn't,
So if it doesn't, and that person is a good design, will you go for the guy that is just focusing on putting out, or the lady that is focusing on putting out just her design work, showing her work over and over and over again, nothing else?
it's very hard for me to pick, not because I am siding one particular one, but because they are very good and their reviews are way.
Which one would you be attracted to more by default? They are good, they have reviews, their work speaks for them. Or one is showing you way more than just designs, another is showing you just design. Maybe every day the person has been doing 365 days of design, every day posting design.
As I said, if I'm actually a brand, I'm trying to sorry.
Who would you go for? This is you now. Who would you go for?
It actually depends on what the other person is doing, because I mean, like, I
Which
would
other
actually
person?
like
The person that is showing everything is showing just showing a day in my life while I'm working. This is what the client declined my offer. This one.
I actually prefer that particular client that shows not just solely design.
Okay, so meanwhile, let me quickly highlight something. So you've been hearing Lizzie say a lot of times, fashion. She's in the fashion industry, and that's why she's always using the illustration. So in case you're looking for someone to, like model fashion, like really help you pimp up your fashion lifestyle or help your fashion business, she's your go-to person. That's why. So right now, since we have been creating this video, she's talking about multifacetedness, but she's niching down to fashion. So
close.
that's the irony of things. So to you, Council.
Yeah. So
what would be your?
I want to ask a question.
Okay.
So you say a brand has two personas or something in mind. This brand that is reaching out, is it a design brand that is reaching out to these two people, or is it just any brand at all?
You are the brand. You can pick any business that you do. But you see a designer who is just showing their work alone.
So I have a product I want to launch, and it's a product that is going to help design. So I have a product I want to launch, and the product is going to help designers improve their workflow and whatever. I'm going to go for the designer. Why? Because let's say
they're both designers.
Yes, one is an influencer and one is
that other person is a designer. But when the person as a creator, the person doesn't just show I'm just a designer.
He's going to show other parts of his life.
Designs, he's into video
I get. So I'm going to pick the design person that just focuses on design. Why? Number one is, now as a person by default, if as a person by default, a creator or whatever, I want to make videos and I'm looking for inspiration. I know people I'm going to go and look at their page to get that inspiration from. I'm not going to go to somebody that makes vlogs as a creator. Because I know before I go reach where I define the inspiration from, I might be passing things that I don't even find necessary. But then I will go to that other person's own and I just know that this post, I'm going to see this post, next two posts, next three posts is going to be giving me what I want.
So now that means you don't.
It's actually very hard.
That means the person you're picking, you're only going there for what the person is offering. You don't care if you know the person. Like, you don't care about the person's life story or any other thing the person knows how to do. It's just that thing you want that you go
as a brand. What I want in return is for people to know, people that will actually use the product to know about my product. If everybody, I'm coming. In the end, it's utility that I'm looking for. If I give to somebody that does vlogs and all those things, the person is going to have a wide audience, quite all right, yes. But let's say out of 100 followers, maybe 45 or 60 could be like people that are just following for the lifestyle and all those things. Yes, that will leave how many people? 40 people that will follow for the I want to learn.
Yeah,
and this other guy that's a designer has 100 followers as well. We know that the 100 people that are following him solely for design. So if I give this guy my product to show and he talks about this product, these designers are definitely going to, at least 70 of them will use this thing because they know this guy makes this thing easier. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Wait, because of time. No. Because of time. So see the thing. Let me give a final statement.
You can cut this one out, but I just want to say something. First of all, he mentioned something about utility, like that's usage, basically. Now, a brand is reaching out to you as a designer. A brand, not a design company, is reaching out. Like, it's not like design.
No. What I said was as a brand that has a product that will help designers. That's what I said.
His own business.
That's what I said.
A brand that will build product.
We're not looking at a brand.
How is it not a fashion brand that is designers?
That is why I want to solve the problem now. This argument by saying this.
That's why I asked what brand is reaching out.
Whether
a brand.
See, here is for me. Listen, you guys.
It's partiality.
How is it partiality?
He decided
you're a fashion brand reaching out, and you think it's a person that will serve your purpose.
So here's how we are going to solve this banner. First, what do you think is the best thing? Tell us in the comment section. Then, what I feel is this, to close this up, is whether you want to niche down or you want to explore, show every side of you, whichever you are doing, just make sure you are valuable enough to be sorted for, or, to be desired, or for persons who want to employ you. If you have the value, even if you want to explore that thing, but persons you look at those contents you make about that one thing you are focused on, say like design, and they see you are good, they'll still go for it. Their clients you meet, they just want somebody that they don't even care about your life. They don't care about you. Like we saw the other time we were doing our grants and all of all of those applications. We heard someone say that if it's Nigerian investors, they are looking at the money. They don't care about your family issue. They don't really care where you are coming from, your problem, your story. But if you are working with an international organization, they are focused on what's actually your story, the emotions behind it, what are people buying into, right? What will make them buy? This happened with that brand too. That's that Stanley Cup, this and that. They've been there pushing, but when the story now finally happened, they saw a story. That story that happened with that lady, she had accident, not break. It sparks this thing, and those guys he followed up with the story by replacing the car. And so their clients you meet, they'll prefer you are just be you. They don't care about you, man, any other thing. Just deliver work. And there are persons you meet, and they prefer, they are persons you meet, and they like you, that you explore that. They really want to know you, everything about you. So I believe that you guys just have the two different views. So now, let's get the feedback.
Okay.
Let's get the feedback from the persons watching it. For you, would you prefer, what's your view? Do you prefer niching down as a creator, or do you prefer exploring and showing everything you can to the public? You might have something you're focused on, but you are still okay with showing every other thing. Maybe dinner date with your woman or whatever it is, yeah, okay, we should never tell us in the comment section. And of course,
Can we summarize?
if you love this session, nobody summarize anything. If you love this video, make sure to like, comment, and make sure to subscribe, because we'll be dropping more. What should I call this? We'll be dropping more contents like this, right? And I believe me, you will love it. All right. Make sure to share it as well.
I didn't want to summarize, but it's to make
You guys have tried. No.
Okay, what's the summary of this thing? Like,
Someone is there should decide for us.
Bro,
I will summarize
what I'm
that
saying
one.
is, niching down is not a bad thing. And I'm saying you should not see it as a box. It is not a limitation.
So what are you saying?
Just use it as a launch pad to start out. And when you get that credibility and build that audience and everything, it's going to be very easy for you to diversify. But if you start diversifying at the beginning stage, how will people know you? What will people know you for? The internet is noisy. You need to clarify your own message.
You need to have a
stand out.
So for me, it's very simple. You can start niching down and expand. The major thing is don't be pinned to niching down. That's the whole counterpoint.
Okay.
And now you can be known for one thing and be known for one thing and show that you are so much more.
So I feel like you guys, like, the problem for you is, in fact, both of you are saying the same thing.
No, she's saying the same thing as me.
You're focusing on just niche down. You're not saying,
like,
you're not telling
I'm
us
not
when
telling
you
you-
niche down. It's okay. You're not telling us when you niche down. It's okay to still explore.
I'm not telling you to die on that hill. I'm telling you, as you're starting out, see, that's why I've been repeating this.
So we have come to that. We have come to that middle
That's why
ground.
I've been repeating.
Both of you have come to the middle
See it
ground.
as a launch pad. See it as a launch pad.
So
don't die on that hill.
So both of you have come to the
that
middle.
hill.
Listen, start
That's what
out,
I'm saying.
niche down, let people know you for something, launch, and then you're okay to explore.